Hey, how you doing? It's Dan from Dr. Wash. Go Celtics. We're gonna walk you through our soft wash process. Pressure washing basically boils down to one of two schools of thought. Old school is using a high amount of pressure, blasting it onto the structure, and getting rid of the grime, mold, dirt, debris that way. Our process is soft washing, and it's chemically driven. We've made a video already to show you how we go around the property and ensure that all your organics, your pets, your kids are safe. What I want to show you today is up here on this structure. You'll notice that we've got mold up there, okay? In just a minute, we're gonna fire up the machine here. Brent's gonna go ahead and take a video of me applying the solution, and then we'll just show you what happens after you let that solution dwell for a little bit. It does a couple of things. One, it eliminates it without having to use a high amount of spray. Some sidings, if you use 4,000 PSI, you're gonna fade the siding. Not to mention that the different lighting structures and whatnot, if somebody misses, it breaks it, it can cause a lot of damage. So we're gonna fire up the machine, apply the solution, and show you guys how effective this is. All right, so as you can see, as it goes up here on the side, you can see the suds. That's the chemical working. You want to apply from the bottom to the top. Okay. I'm gonna go and hit those areas that were just riddled with mold. We've got mold over here as well. My hose is a little short, so if I have to, I just switch my tip. And I get up to those high areas. This is nice. It eliminates ladder work. It also makes the whole job go a lot quicker. Right? Now what we make up for in efficiency, obviously there's a little bit of overhead because there's a cost to using this chemical. The chemical is essentially sodium hydrochloride. It's the active ingredient in your household bleach. We're using about 2% strength here on this siding. Your bleach at home is going to be somewhere around 5%. So we're cutting it in about half to get the clean that we're getting here. We're going to shut the machine off now and come back and show you what it does as it dwells. Okay, so as you can see here, we haven't even started to rinse this off yet. And already the mold is disappearing from the side of the house just by letting that chemical dwell up there, okay? Very, very effective. It also adds a protective layer. Even though we're rinsing it off, it does a great job of not just eliminating the mold on the surface, but one of the real problem areas on siding is it can wrap around underneath that lip there. And if you're using a traditional method, you're gonna have to make sure every square inch of pressure really wraps up underneath this lip. And just think about what it does to your siding if I take 4,000 PSI and blast it up underneath it. The water that can get behind your siding and create mold and mildew inside your wall, which really does affect air quality. So it's just a much more effective, efficient, and overall better process. That is how we achieve the clean that we do.